Hello everybody, this is AG here, and welcome to the World Wide Technology Raceway at Gateway. We are here to qualify for the 13th race of the season in the Turkey Hill Truck Series Season number 8. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we got ourselves 40-lap event here from this 1.25 mile flat track in Madison, Illinois. Should be a great one here, though, for these 36 drivers. Excited to see how it all goes down. And it is, legally, a short track for these guys. A chassis type, I should say, is a short track chassis type. So, the short track ratings will come into play for this race. And that's the case. We could see ourselves having another battle with Thomas Troxell and Nathan Stapleton, maybe, because those two guys have won 2 of the 3 short tracks we've had this season. Nathan Stapleton could have easily won IRP as well. Obviously, we know what happened there, but Stapleton did get some redemption last week at the Iowa Speedway, grabbing the race victory there in that one. And this track, a little bit different than Iowa. It's not as much of a rhythm-based racetrack as the Iowa Speedway is, where you're kind of generally keeping your speed all throughout. These corners make you slow down quite a bit, and you have to really hit those corners fairly well, and you get good acceleration down the straightaways, have a good shot at winning the race. We'll just have to see how it all goes down for these 36 drivers. Memphis Fisher out here, first driver to complete a full lap under speed. Let's see what he can do in this one. Thomas Troxell, you see right there, in the number 17, great run for him, 33.380. It takes a little while for these guys to get around this track as well, over 30 seconds, so a bit of a long racetrack, at least in terms of how long it takes for them to get around here. Caleb Rose there in second, and there's the 61, Laura Chung. No surprise there to see her go to the top of the board. Will Parrish, though, going to top her off the top position. Once again, I forgot to open up the points standings before I did this. But I do know Laura Chung is the points leader by 2 points ahead of Sebastian Kukulon. So, that's all you need to know right there. Let me see if I can pull this up on my phone, we do this the old-fashioned way. Laura Chung, as she comes around here, I have a feeling she's going to beat Parrish's time, and she will. So, Chung back to the top of the board in the number 61 machine. And she actually finished second at the Iowa Speedway after Sebastian Kukulon with the incident on the pit lane with Ryan Kinghart, 2 of the dominant guys of the season, getting caught up in an accident on the pit lane in Iowa. And that race went caution-free as well. But Laura Chung does hold the points lead by 4 points over Kukulon. I was wrong. Oh, no. Will Parrish back up there as well, and Noah Clifton has taken the top position, but Laura Chung is taking it right back away. That's on her 3rd lap, taking that fastest time. And that is a very good indication that she will probably have a very fast car for tomorrow night's race. Nathan Stapleton, our last winner, is currently in 7th. Not a bad place at all for the driver who won last weekend at the Iowa Speedway. See if we can locate him on the racetrack. There he is with those guys right there. Tanner Parton ahead of him, Shane Lake as well. He's going to fall back down again to the 9th position. Noah Clifton goes back to the top of the board in the number 24. Not seen much of Clifton this season in the Turkey Hill Truck Series, unfortunately. He started off the season very well, but have really not seen him since then. Comes into this race 16th in points. Not exactly the best place to be in the points standings this late in the season. Championship's pretty much out of the books for pretty much most of the field, really, except for Laura Chung and Sebastian Kukulon at this point. Speaking of Kukulon, haven't seen him inside. Oh, he just moved up to 4th. I think he just moved up to 4th, too. Good run there for Kukulon, trying to stay close with Laura Chung after he lost all those points at Iowa. Outside lane might not necessarily be the best place to start, though, here at this racetrack. However, that outside lane actually can work sometimes. Got a little bit of grip. You see Memphis Fisher trying to get something to work up there, and you can see right there he's going to get a run off the outside. So, I say that, but the outside lane actually does have some bit of strength here at the World Wide Technology Raceway. 91, Igor Barretto's up to 5th. Aaron Abel is 6th. Haven't talked about Aaron Abel hardly at all this season in the Truck Series. Number 16 right there. Number 12 is 7th. That is Owen Miles. Tanner Parton is 8th. Ethan Lewis and Eric Drew have a lot of different faces up front in this top 10 right here. It's good to see that. A little bit of parity here at Gateway. They're all led by Noah Clifton. Clifton, I do believe, is going for his his second pole of the season, actually. He's going for second pole. I don't know where his first one came from. It was earlier in the season. But, good run there for the driver, the number 24, Nathan Ormond, I should say, up to 8th now. And then you have Stapleton in 10th, moving his way inside that top 10. Now this is going to be a very interesting race. Fuel window about 22 laps, I say. So just past halfway. This is probably the most difficult pit lane to get down on the circuit. Bristol, we obviously had all the issues with drivers coming off the pit lane, and because the entry point was right there, but you're going to see Stapleton's able to kind of keep it on the access road there. But sometimes these guys avoid or overshoot that access road, get into the grass, and they barely make it into the pit lane. May also want to watch out for these guys speeding on pit lane as well. That could be an issue. We could see some guys with some penalties during the cycle of pit stops tomorrow. If the race stays green, we could end up with a caution right at the perfect time, and they could come down the pit lane under caution. This is definitely a treacherous pit lane here at the Gateway International Raceway, as it used to be called. World Wide Technology Raceway at Gateway is what it's called now. It's been a while since we've actually done a race on this track. As a matter of fact, I don't believe we've had a race on this track on the channel in 3 years, and that was this exact race in the Truck Series in 2019. We did not come here in 2020 with the Truck Series in Season 7. Our last winner here was John Arnn, who at the time was the all-time winningest driver on the channel. That honor goes to Zachary Fitzwater right now, who will be racing on Thursday in the Thanksgiving 500. Next Thursday, I mean. Next Thursday is when that goes ahead and gets rolling at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. One of our favorite events of the year here on AG the channel, on the Napa Fan channel, whatever you want to call it. Going to be the 8th running of that race, officially. Technically the 9th running. We also did it in 2014, but, you know, I deleted everything from that year because I was very insecure about myself and did a lot of stupid things as a kid. It's interesting, you know, being 23 years old and looking back at just how stupid I was back then, you know? And I'm sure we'll all, you know, some of us probably around that age, and if you're not that age and you're a little bit younger, you'll probably feel the same way once you're 23 as well. Looks like the times have pretty much evened out here, as we're about ready to call it a night here, and then we'll get rolling tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on AG the channel. Noah Clifton looks to lead us to the green flag alongside Laura Chung, and Laura Chung trying to hold that advantage in this championship. He's got 4 points on Kukulon coming into this race. Kukulon's going to be starting right behind her the way they currently run. Shouts out to Will Parrish in the 0-2. Great run for him there. Igor Barretto, Aaron Abel, Owen Miles, Nathan Ormond, and Tanner Parton specifically. None of those drivers have won races this season. Josh Williamson has just gone up to 8th. Williamson has found some speed as of late on these short tracks. He's been doing all right. Where is he in points? 23rd. He's definitely rebounded as of late. He's actually found a lot of speed, which is interesting because, you know, unlike, like I said, I keep on talking about the Wawa Cup Series. I'm excited for it, you know, and how the ratings are going to change kind of throughout the season. You know, that almost seems like something that would happen with that system, but the ratings have been the same this entire season. Roberto Crown Jr., they've found themselves into the 6th position. So that is going to move some of these guys down a little bit. In the back, at least. You still have Noah Clifton up top, and then Laura Chung and Will Parrish, the top 3. Nathan Stapleton, our last winner, looking to start 12th, so that might not be the best place to start for this race. It's 40 laps, though, even though it's the same length. Actually, it's not the same length mileage-wise as Iowa. Actually, one of the longest, if not the longest, technical short track of the season, so there's actually going to be quite a bit of time. It's a 50-mile race, so one of the longer races of the season mileage-wise for these guys, so that'll definitely come into effect, who gets the race victory. Take a look at the rest of the standings back in there. Not much parity there. I mean, only about half a second from first to 36th, so these guys are going to be pretty close to each other here around this racetrack. Noah Clifton going to get a second pole of the season. Has yet to go to victory lane this season in the Turkey Hill Truck Series, but he's going to have an opportunity at it tomorrow night here in the World Wide Technology 200 at Gateway. And that'll do it. You know, I just realized the nice thing about the race being called the World Wide Technology 200 is I don't have to say it again when I'm referring to the racetrack. I can just say the World Wide Technology 200 at Gateway instead of the World Wide Technology 200 at World Wide Technology Raceway at Gateway. That sounds stupid, so I can just say World Wide Technology 200 at Gateway, and they still get the brand recognition, and everyone's happy. They're not actually paying me, but whatever. Noah Clifton wins the pole here for Gateway. Laura Chung, Will Parrish, Sebastian Kukulon, Igor Barreto, the top 5. And take a look at the rest of the results right there. See if we have any ties. We do between Juan Rodriguez and Evan Carlson. And let's see where that one falls. That is going to go to Evan Carlson, as Juan Rodriguez is 35th in points this season. So the 38 will start 19th, and the 44 will start in 20th. Outside of that, I do believe that is it. Oh, no, one more there between Igor Barreto and Roberto Crown Jr. And I think Roberto's got that. Nope, Igor Barreto's got it. So they will remain in their respective positions. Outside of that, that is how it'll start for tomorrow's 40 lap race here from the World Wide Technology Raceway at Gateway tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. 13th race of the season here in the Turkey Hill Truck Series. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow night for the Turkey Hill Truck Series from Gateway. Congratulations to Noah Clifton, and I will see you guys later.